One of the neat things about Photoshop Express is that it allows you to not only edit the photographs that you have uploaded onto Photoshop, but it actually connects with some of the more popular social medias and social networks out there. So for example, there are 4 choices under the other sites list here in my library. You can connect to Facebook, which I've already done, and you can also choose to connect to Flickr, PhotoBucket and Picasa should you have accounts with those. Now, I haven't logged into my accounts with those for now, but I have logged into my Facebook account, and all I did to do that was I clicked on the underlined login option to the right of the name of the site. It takes you through a quick process and asks you to allow the two to talk to each other, that is Photoshop and Facebook. Once you click that, it'll take a few minutes just to look at your photos within Facebook, and as you can see, I now have them listed here on the left-hand side. So at the moment, one of my albums within Facebook, as you can see, is called A Weekend in Mumbai. I can now see that here in the Photoshop organizer. But unlike some of the other edits that we were looking at when we were looking at our other options within Photoshop, if I click on one particular photograph here in this album, you'll notice that the choices I have, the options I have, are a little more limited. I have the option to either download the photograph from that site onto my desktop, or I can choose to edit it. And what I'm actually doing is editing it within that site. So in this instance, within Facebook. So I'm going to click on edit. It's going to take me to the Express editor, just as we've looked at before, and it will give me the same options that I can choose from. Okay, once it's done that, this time I'm going to choose decorate once again, just for ease, and I'm going to choose bubbles, make my selection. Actually going to move this here. So I've added my bubble, I've clicked out, and in this instance I'm going to select done. But just before I do that, notice it's got the same options that we looked at before. You can undo and take a step back from what you have been working on, and of course you can redo it, and you can of course reset to the original version. In this case I'm happy, I'm going to select done. Now what it's actually doing when it takes me back, you'll notice that the original photograph is already there, which is here, untouched, and then here it saved me another version, and this time with my caption. Now if I take a quick look over in my Facebook account, and if I just refresh it, you'll notice here is one that I did earlier. Here we go, and you can see now that this photograph has already also been updated in Facebook as well. So not only, does it make the change visible within Photoshop, it actually is making the change within the site that you're working in as well, without the need for uploading and downloading the photo. So it's pretty neat.